Welcome to Built for This Network, where we inspire, empower, and motivate. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch at Built for This Network. Streaming 24 hours, 365 on Roku streaming app and Amazon Fire TV. Also join the movement at BuiltForThisRadioNetwork.com. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
For this, I get it rockin' like the Chief do. Two-step king, Mugadeen and truck D2. Hella clean, pull up white thing, looking see-through. Bust a bus banging on the speaker, it get lethal. They don't be broad, but we can really get specific. Tell me what you really know about DJ Purplish. Poetic sense, Tony Sanchez, they bringin' heat. They in the zone every time like the ENT. Game on Smash, got the padlock to it. It's for the strong, not the weak, even Madlock knew it. And if they think somebody better, they been sippin' on fluid. And ain't no party like a party with the Mad House moving. Okay, we built for this, built for this, built for this, we too built for this. Built for this, built for this, for the strong, not the weak, we too built for this. Let's go.
We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak. We are Built for This Network, for the strong, not the weak.
The zone, man.
But I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I still when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose. Yeah. Whoa, yeah, I'm moving with precision and decisions. There's so many avenues I could get in. Yeah, I was tripping, me and God, we had us to sit in. He told me do better, I said better, now I be winning. Now I'm turned up, I just work hard and I'm chillin'. Gotta stack up the money young for the children. God told me, boy, you too hard, you don't fit in. The big play for the big dogs, gonna dig in. $10 per hour, I still gotta get in. Gotta count them chickens. And y'all guys still want me at the same time. Away, gotta mind my business. I thank you, God, cause I know I'm strong. Folks outside look at me for guidance. And a small percentage don't even like me, but I get on beats like way beside me. It's exciting, like it is you here. Folks say they like my music, cause they feel like in the street while you right. Don't like my job, but I work it. Yeah, we all need bread. Really, we just gotta thank God when it's working. I can't lay my head, knowing I ain't give my all and put the work in. I still when I'm dead, but dog, right now I gotta move with a purpose. Gotta move with a purpose, yeah.
Guess who stepped in?
Built for this network.
This is the number one Chief Rocka, Jereyvern, on his recap show. Yeah, I said recap show. Yeah.
Built for this.
Nobody else can do it like me. I'm the man that comes on here, do 3 hours straight, non-stop. I talk about everything. Sports ain't the only thing in life. I talk about life in general.
Guess who stepped in?
Can anybody get like the Chief Rocka? I don't think so. This is Chief Rocka. Can't stop us. You don't drink no Chief Rocka.
Chief Rocka was there. Chief Rocka was there till the end. Chief Rocka gonna tell you how it ended. Yes, sir. So if you know something that I don't know, call up the number 404-618-2119. Call me up and let me know what you know. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck you making millions or not. He still needs coaching up. He's nothing but a player. You're supposed to be a coach that knows the system and know how you block on different plays. That's the whole thing right there. People think you just get in front of motherfucking block. No, it's not like that. You gotta take angles on motherfuckers. You gotta block a certain way. If a player's called to go off the 9-hole or the 8-hole, you gotta be able to know which way to block the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Chief Rock is back. The number one Chief Rock in Jereyvern, the Master Blaster, the Mac is back on the radio.
Get with the program. Chief Rocka is coming on. Tune in. It's not your mom's and pop show. There's a lot of passion, joy, and a little bit of happiness in my show. So if you want to come in with this with me, come in. This is the number one Chief Rocka, Jereyvern. Do you like me or you don't?
Built for this network.
What the Jersey say? What the Jersey say?
This is what you hear right here on Built for This Network.
Jersey say.
This is Mocha Bella from X Squad Radio Network. It's Monday, and you're listening to the number one Chief Rocka, Jereyvern, recap and entertainment show, where he gets you updated on all your sports, entertainment, and news, and also has guests sitting in. Tune in and enjoy the show. Go Chief Rocka.
This is DJ Poetic Sins. We're built for this network and in the zone. And you're tuned into right now the number one Chief Rocka, Jereyvern, with his recap and entertainment show right here on YouTube, Fire Stick TV, and Roku. Download those apps. Let's go.
This is your girl, DJ Purplicious. If you're down with football, basketball, baseball, all those different kind of sports, come on through and check out the one and the only number one Chief Rocka. He got it all for you. Just sit back and relax. Come on through and check him out. You know what I'm saying?
Check this out. This DJ Mukadeen, the two-step king, and I'm listening to the number one Chief Rocka, Jereyvern, the Master Blaster, recap and entertainment show.
Y'all talk about sports. I talk about entertainment.
If you don't know, now you know.
I talk about news. I talk about whatever you want.
If you didn't know, Now you know.
I talk about if you say your mama whip your ass, I'm gonna talk about it.
If you thought you knew, now you know.
You know what I'm saying? This is number one Chief Rocker, Jereyvern.
Let's go, Burn.
He's back. The Master Blaster himself. My big brother. The number one Chief Rocker. Jereyvern. Yeah, man.
My niggas look mad. Y'all supposed to be happy on screen. Y'all niggas look like y'all wanted me to stay in jail. Oh, busters.
Now, directly from the planet, representing Jersey on the Love. Cool Chief brother.
You're in big trouble now, pal.
Damn, I miss home.
Here we go. Yeah. Oh. Here we come. Oh. Yeah. Here come. Yeah. Let's get up. Get your sleepy eyes, sleepy ass about the bed. It's time for Chief Rocker to take you to that twilight zone. Yeah. Hey! This is number one Chief Rocker, Jereyvern, live from the Irma Rick Studio here in Atlanta, Georgia. A Built for This Network in the Zone production. Coming live, like I said, live. Can't get no liver than this. I want to thank all my background listeners that's in the background that choose to be there. I thank you for coming in this morning and each and every Monday morning. And I'm just glad to be able to be up this morning. Praise all God of above, If it weren't for him, it would be no me, you, or anybody else out there, So he needs his praises every morning. And, if you don't do that, think about it, Because you see, you only got one life to live. I want to live a long time. That's the real tip, man. But once again, man, hit me back on a Monday morning. And true to my word, I said I was going to try to be here each and every Monday morning. And that's what I'm doing, Between trying to, schedule a lot of important things you have to do and, trying to make a little bit of money, it all takes strategy. If you don't have no strategy, you ain't got no game. The game has long beyond past you if you don't have strategy. Definitely that, man. But I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in and being here on this. Well, you know what, man? I get tired of hearing people say that, oh, this weather is bipolar. What the fuck? Do you know what bipolar is? Woo! No, this weather right here, this weather is the working either the government or God himself. Them the only two people that can control the weather. God and the government, they can fuck around with the weather. Like they fuck around with anything else out here. And we're not speaking on it or talking about it. You know what I'm saying? We just letting each and every day go by, not knowing what our future lies, where we gonna be at. And don't forget, May 19th is the primaries. I know it is down here, I don't know about everywhere else, but I think primaries is everywhere in the United States. But May 19th is the primary show. The day here in Atlanta is the last day to register. I had to change my address. I finally did after living in this other county for 4 years. I finally changed my license and my address. I changed my address on the voter registration. They already know your address because, when they send those little people out to do census reports, if they don't catch you home, they're going to find out who live in apartment so-and-so. You know what I'm saying? So they already know where you at because I have gotten mail from people that don't even fuck with. They got the apartment number, everything on it. You know what I'm saying? So we are being very much watched. I could be being watched right here. It could be a camera zooming in on me, from the solar space and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that shit seems like. When somebody's spying on you, like, they bringing in some scientific shit to, zoom in on you, now they got this AI shit. AI, you never know what the fuck they can do. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, we are in a ratchet ass world that's making us really, a lot of us not paying attention, but the ones that pay attention, making us scratch our heads, shake our head like, what the fuck going on now? When is our people gonna wake up and we try to do something about this bullshit, man? Because that's an alien privacy right there, especially when you're in your home. If you ever watched, what's the name of that picture, Will Smith playing Enemy of the States? Man, they had him bugged anyway. They had him bugged walking in the house. Until he started realizing that they were doing this and finding the different gadgets and stuff, they're fucking him up, man, for a while, But that shit right there is in real life too, Don't just think it was on that picture. Like I always say, a lot of pictures you watch, it tells you about what's going on in life today. But we don't listen or watch that. When I was coming up, they didn't put a lot of shit on TV like they're doing now. So TV didn't really mean shit to me. I just got tired of watching little corny ass shows on TV. So I'd rather been outside, than to be in the house watching TV or playing games or with toys and shit like that, I ventured out early, maybe that's because that's probably why I'm the man I am today, you know what I'm saying? But all in all, man, let me get this guy, man. I got my people up in here, man. Let me announce to the background listeners and everybody else, people that come on a little later on and shit, man. Thanks for the numbers from last week, man. There's some good numbers, man. I appreciate that. For a brother that's in and out sometimes, miss shows, I'm glad that I still have people that support me, daily. They may not be in the chat room. Chat room is good because sometimes chat room bring conversation that you may not want to talk about or have, on your feet. But they bring conversation and it's good at time to time they mention shit that I don't even know about. Wasn't aware of this going on, you know what I'm saying? But first and foremost up in here, man, we got co-CEO, CEO, and owner of this operation, DJ, my homeboy for many years, DJ Mookie Dean up in the house. What's up, Mook? Next, we have President of Creative Design, architecting, and everything else. DJ, poet. She got a show come on tonight, a music show in a Poetic Lounge tonight. Check it out. This Poetic Sins is in the house. What's going on, folks? Man, check that out. This is the package out there. Next in the house, we got the other CEO and co-owner of this operation, DJ Scott Nair, and he's also my co-host on Tuesday night on Dirty Connect Show. Goes by the name of the mastermind, the Mad Knox himself, the crown holder. What's up, crown holder? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Go for this network is strong in the house. Oh, Post ain't no show this week. Oh, that's right. Post said she's doing a lot of things. There's a lot of things to make things better in a lot of areas in her life and just built for this network. Like, good up to you, Poe. I appreciate that. No shows with Poe. So tonight when we watch the Knicks, I'm gonna just have to put some background music on. You know what I'm saying? Get one of the DJ's shows and put it on and listen to why my Knicks with the Atlanta Hawks at. And that's my opening conversation is these crazy monologue. Okay, there you go. I got it. I didn't want to say the wrong word. Monologue. That's my monologue for this morning, man. Okay, here it is, right? It's just plain and simple. I've been down here since 98. Right? 28, 29 years, whatever. I'm not doing the math. But anyway, I've been down here since 98. And since I've been down here, all I wear is Knick hat, Yankee hat, all types of colors, Giant hat. I don't have no Rangers hat. I like hockey, but I'm not into it that deep like that. You find they get. Even though they got some good gear, I may fuck around and get one. But I'm too old to go around here wearing gear. What I wear is a hat, t-shirt sometimes. All that jersey shit and all that, that's been gone within me. You know, if I got your hat, that's the main thing I wear is your hat. If I got your hat, I may get a little t-shirt here and there. That's all I need to do. You know, that don't make me less of a motherfucking fan, because I'm not a grown-ass motherfucking man, old grown-ass man, walking around here with a Knicks jersey on or a Yankee jersey on. I wear my Giant jersey, but football is my number one sport. It goes football, baseball, and basketball. Even though I can play them all just as good, but that's the order it goes in. But I had great years in baseball. And football was my baby, man. I played a lot of positions in football, you know, for skill position. One time I had a coach who was gonna put me on the fucking line because I knew the plays better than the lineman. But I was like, oh no, that's too much punishment. That's too much punishment, you know what I'm saying? But it never happened, but I became the person I was. But all in all, man, what I'm getting at is these here fans in Atlanta hate our sports team so bad, you know what I'm saying, to the point where it's either them or me. And a lot of times I be thinking it's me, but I like it. Hate me, motherfucker, you know, but you ain't gonna step to me. But anyway, they hate us so bad. When they beat us, it's like they won a championship, but they don't do shit else after they beat us. It's like they won it in all three sports: baseball, basketball, football. Yankees beat up on the Braves in the World Series 2 times. Knicks beat up on the Hawks like they own them. And Giants is used to beating the Falcons. We even beat them with Michael Vick. So don't nobody sit there and say those were sorry Atlanta team. We beat them with Michael Vick several times. You know what I'm saying? A big career. So don't sit there and act like we didn't beat your best team. I mean, what was the best team I had? Or the Super Bowl team that they came back from a 28-3 deficit and beat your asses? You know what I'm saying? Or another Super Bowl where you blame your safety for being out with a hooker all night, got arrested. That thing too. You know what I'm saying? When you do stumble into success, it always burns you because you don't have the ability to finish out shit. And that's the shit happens down here too. They don't finish. These fans out here don't finish out shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't finish out a damn thing. And y'all should be tired of talking. I've been doing it for 12 years now, talking about how I didn't got to the point I was tired. But the only reason I'm bringing up one of your teams right now is because they're in the playoff with my team. And everybody last week and their mama said that they're going to beat us in 6 games. They're going to beat us the first game. One dude said the Knicks fans are scared. Scared of what? Well, first and foremost, them motherfucking $1 million babies is the one playing. I'm not playing. I just cheer for the motherfucking team. So what do I got to be scared of? Huh? I didn't have disappointment. I didn't have championships and disappointment. You know what I'm saying? So I had both sides. I had both sides of the. Let me see. Let me use something that got two sides. I had both sides of the building, the front side and the back side. You know what I'm saying? So until you can get that title of doing both, you know what I'm saying? Winning big and losing like you do there on a regular basis, you know? Then you can probably talk. But right now you can't talk because you ain't won a motherfucking thing. The only thing that was won down here in Georgia, since I've been here, the football team won a championship when I was in the Navy. They recently won 2 of them about 5 years ago, right back to back. That's the Georgia Bulldog. The Hawks ain't win shit. They've been to a couple of Eastern Conference championships. I think 1, 2, 3, I don't know. But they ain't never go to the championship. They ain't did shit. The Falcons went to 2 Super Bowls, but besides that, they ain't did shit. You know? But they ain't win shit. You know, the Falcons is a lower rated team, a lower rated disappointment team, just like the Vikings and the Bills. Vikings lost 4 Super Bowls. Bills lost 4 in a row. Falcons lost 2 Super Bowls. And that was the only time they ever won. You know, so all in all, man, Atlanta fans, because y'all was quiet at Church Mountain Saturday night. I didn't hear shit. I went on Facebook, you know, post little things, Hawks fans come out and play. You know, they ain't come out and play. They ain't take the bite. They ain't take the bite. I said a couple other things, but they ain't take the bite. They ain't come out. But it's more than I'm in Two Last Stew chat room. You know, I see a little motion going on, you know, about if that was the Knicks, or somebody, one of the Knicks fans put it in the chat room. I was yesterday, I was that chat. The Knicks was on all cylinders. No, they wasn't on all cylinders. But we made too many turnovers. But by us making too many turnovers, we still whooped that ass. Shit, we beat that ass 113 to 101. I mean 102. That's 11 points to me. You know? So then some other fans said, well, the referees held their whistle. They do that in every game. I watched all games this week. Referees was inconsistent. They were very inconsistent. So you get that every game. So I don't want to hear nothing about the referees, right? What else they said? You know, I'm just trying to remember all this bullshit that was said. And I comment on every person that says something bullshit. You know? If that's the Knicks' best, then they better watch out. The Hawks are going to adjust and come back and beat them in the game too. If the Knicks adjust and watch the film and see how lackadaisical they were with these turnovers, then they're going to correct that. And it may be a blowout game too. I picked the Knicks in 5, but they just may sweep these bitches. Because when you come down here to Atlanta, it's like Madison Square Garden of the South. Because we outnumber them in there. I don't have to go no more. When I first moved down here, I used to go to all the games. They used to play in the Georgia Dome because they didn't have an arena. Because the arena they used to have that was called the Army. They tore that down and they started playing in the Dome until they built this place they got now. It used to be the Phillips Arena. Then that name got taken away because I guess they wasn't paying their bill. And now it's the State Farm Arena and they reconditioned the inside State Farm. So I went to all the games. I haven't been in the new, revived the old Phillips into the State Farm. But it's the same motherfucking place. Just they did seating, they added some other shit to it. You know, that's about it. You know, it's the same fucking layout. But I don't go now because I got a better setup sitting in the house. Whatever room I go in, I got two TV. You know what I'm saying? So why leave? I can pause shit or run to the bathroom, go get me something to drink, give me a little snack or something. And I can enjoy it better here. You know what I'm saying? Get my groove on. They ain't got to worry about nobody, worrying about while I'm drinking like this or while I'm doing something else like this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to worry about that. I'm home. I'm in my what they call it? I'm in my cash. Hey man, we got Built for This Network. Finest DJ came on Saturday. Spin the block. Music that you use to clean up to on a Saturday morning. And work out. He gonna play everything that makes you move. You know what I'm saying? So check him out, T-Man on Saturday. Tony Sanchez is in the house, the Eye of the Storm. Built for This Network on, brother. But yeah, man. So this is my main thing, right? If your team never won nothing, right? And every time they win a game or two, you think they won the championship, you need to leave that shit alone. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk about these bitches until they do something. Don't say it. Don't talk about until they do something, And that's real talk. If you ain't got shit, or if you ain't got a trophy, in your case, saying champion of the whole league, then don't say shit about my team. Never say shit about my team. Hey man, straight out of Charlotte, where he's originated from the Boogie Down Bronx, BX is up in the house. We got my main man from Zulu Cat, the Jungle Brother. Jungle. What up, Jungle Brother? Thank you for coming in, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Glad to see you, Beth. I hope everything is going right with you health-wise, Y'all pray for everybody that needs some prayers. Jungle Brother, Purple this shit. Amber, Amber. You know what I'm saying? Pray for her too. There's probably some other people out there that need prayer. Pray for these people to get better, man. I got an aunt that's down and out, man. I just hope things get better with her. She is getting better, but sometimes you getting better, the next day you don't feel that great. You know what I'm saying? So don't never let one day fool you. You gotta have good days, at least 3, 4, 5 in a row. You know what I'm saying? You have that, then you can say you're on that great road of recovery. But when it's off and on, you need to make sure everything's all right before you leave the hospital, man. Another thing, before we get into these sports, I just want to knock out some things that came to my attention, right? I always said this when 45, 47 got in the house, right? I always said this. Y'all need to stop going overseas to all these different locations out in the United States because these people are not playing with this motherfucker in the White House. They're gonna start taking what would you go? They're gonna start taking innocent people, hurting them or kidnapping them because of this motherfucking guy. And right now, I've seen a report where we have at least, could be more, 50 people missing from all parts of the United States that went to different locations overseas. We got people that been killed. It could be the spouse. It could be somebody from over there. But all these things are happening. And I keep telling people, stop running your motherfucking ass in overseas. Listen, we got so much blood, sweat, and tears. I know I do. I know a lot of y'all probably young. But we got so many blood, sweat, and tears for helping build the United States. For putting our tax money out there. That's why when people down here say, oh, you don't like it down here, take your ass back up to New York, New Jersey. My thing to them is, first and foremost, you can't tell me where the fuck to live. I pay United States taxes. I can live anywhere in the United States. I can go to Idaho. I can go to Idaho and live And them cats can't say shit to me. Sorry about to all my Gentile listeners. I just get blunt sometimes. I mean, y'all get blunt when y'all call us the N-word, which I don't use. You know what I'm saying? But I get blunt sometimes. But I can go there and live without them even saying a thing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you may want to try to get me out of there, but as long as I pay taxes, you can't do shit to me. And I'm being a citizen, you can't do shit to me unless you frame me. That's about it. But them people ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? So for the people here in the ATL, let another motherfucker tell me what I can do. Well, I'm almost out this bitch anyway. So you ain't gotta tell me no more. You just ask me, can I help you pack? Do you need me to help you drive when you go? I'll drive the truck, you know? Yeah, because when I move, I'm gonna need a moving truck and a hitch to put my vehicle, unless I get somebody to drive for me, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's sad, man. It's sad that I have to take abuse. I don't know how other New York fans feel about it, but I take it really serious when y'all sit and talk that bullshit about my team or talk about, my fancy, being a fan, talk about that, I don't like it because first and foremost, the teams I mentioned, I've been cheering for them over 56 years and I believe they colors. You know what I'm saying? So, just sit your little non-winning asses down. When you get a real team, get real ownership or general management or coaching, then you can talk to me. Right now, you can't say a motherfucking thing. But you behind 1-0. We got my main female in the chat room in the house. She's from Portland, Oregon. She goes by the name of Tiffany Poole from Portland up in the house. What's up, Tiff? Thank you for coming. Hey, I'm gonna talk about that documentary of the Jereyvern. Ooh, that was deep. That was deep. I knew there was problems going on back then in Portland in them days, but on the basketball team. But I didn't know it was that deep. Oh my God. But that was a good team, but that had a lot of problems. Woo! We're talking about that throughout the day, But all in all, man, we got my main man up in here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Before I can start talking about the NBA, we got my main man up in here from Duluth, Minnesota. He goes by the name of RC. And RC and Tip, I need for y'all to take a picture, right? You know what I'm saying? And send it to me. And show me that the loveliness of that, that gift I gave. Yeah, definitely that, man. But big up to RT, big up to Tip. They one of our best, Built for This Network, best supporters. They hear time in and time out. Shit, when we was on Spreaker, you couldn't even see us. RT and Tiffany was always there, But I like to get Tip on one day so we can, because the draft is this week. That's another thing we're gonna talk about. NFL draft this week. I want to get Tiffany on one day, probably tomorrow night show if she ain't too busy. Tiffany worked about 18 jobs, so she got to weasel out sometime to get on the air with us. If I like to come on tomorrow night because it's a little too late now. If you had time, I'll send you the link. You can come on today. But I like to come on so we can talk about your Kansas City Chiefs. What they're looking at, what they're planning on doing, and what holes they still got to fill, That's what we're going to do on our football show when we start the football show back there in Truck Day. Is talk about have a person come on each week. We'll pick a person and they talk about their team. You know what I'm saying? That's just something that we need to really do. To bring more interest into the show. You know what I'm saying? Why not have the football? Why have the football show and you don't bring some of the listeners on to hear their point of view? Jungle Boy said the documentary made Portland look bad instead of players for turning against their team. Bonzi Will never got in trouble, but they ran him out of town. True that. True. Jungle seen it. True that. You right about that. You're 100% right. You know, and I hate how the fans turned against them, but we don't talk about it. Y'all don't go away. It's all my background listeners back there. You know what I'm saying? If you got something that you want to mention or speak on that I may not touch throughout the show, feel free to either put it in the chat room, you can do that, or either hit me up on Atlanta is one word. I stay in Atlanta. I'm from Jersey. Atlanta, Jersey at Yahoo. All right? Hit me up. Atlanta, Jersey at Yahoo. Just hit me up. You know? But, you know, first thing we're going to talk about how the NBA playoff was, I ain't going to say it was great this weekend, but it was good. It was real good, man. They got some good matchups, and I like it. And two teams got blown out. But the thing about the two teams that got blown out, Philly don't have their star in Joel Embiid, right? They got some players, but their star that could have helped anchor them and help them score more wasn't there. Let me see who else got blown out. The Suns. And man, the Suns should be happy to be there. Golden State should be there where they at, man. But Golden State don't have enough youth that's good enough to go with the veterans they have on there. But the veterans just ran out of gas. But they played their heart out the other game to get to that playing. They played their heart out on Tuesday. Did they play Tuesday? Wednesday. They played their heart out Wednesday to win a game. And when they played the Suns, which they should have beat the Suns, had enough juice for me for them to win. So big up for the Suns, but shit, the Suns, all you doing is being a little exercise machine for the Thunder. Because the Thunders is on all cylinders right now. Defending champ, all cylinders. The league MVP and NBA championship MVP, Shea Alexander-Gilbert, is doing his thing. He got them boys rolling. They got all their injured players back. Man, they look like last year, but 2 times better. So that could be a big problem for a lot of teams. A lot of teams talk about how tough that West is. That West is tough. But when it comes down to this team right here, in this setting, in this time of the year, man, they gonna beat down motherfuckers. They ain't gonna blow them away. They just gonna win good, close games because they got the people that can end the game. They can go to anybody in the game. It ain't gotta be Shea. Shea's the what they call the ringmaster. He gets everybody set up to do their thing, and they do it. You know what I'm saying? So they're well all machine, man. Yo, man, we got my main man up in here. He from the ATL. I'm mad that you missed the ATL talk, but I'll come back and say something about it a little later. We got my main man, B. Hill, Brian Hill, from down here in the lovely ATL. What's up, B. Hill? He said, my nigga, Chief, you cool. The Knicks suck too. That's good, B. Hill. I love it. See, B. Hill can talk to me and about my team, you know, because he's a realist. He know the real things and the real happenings with his team. You know what I'm saying? And he know what they need to do, and he know what they need to bring to the table, but they're not bringing it and doing it. So, you know, he's just a true fan, but he's not like the rest of these unreal Hawk, Falcons fans. I can't say too much about the Braves because the Braves be playing ball, man. It's just that they don't have any championships, you know. They've been a lot, but they only got like 2, you know. So big ups to the Braves. Them and the Bulldogs is the best thing that's going on for Georgia right now. And that's real talk. I mean, I'm not trying to embarrass nobody or keep pushing the state in the backs of the fans. I'm not doing it. That's them doing it to themselves. Because whenever they win a big game against any New York team, they run around this motherfucker like he's Mardi Gras in the line. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them beat the Saints. Oh man, woo, that's the team they really hate. Boy, they beat the Saints. Shit, it's like Christmas all over again. Yeah, big up though to B Hill, man. Good brother. He's on the Twitch side over there. That's why y'all can't see him. But he's on the Twitch side, man. So, big up to him, man. There's a lot of people probably on the Twitch side. I never checked the Twitch number, but what I got to do is try to use my phone so I can see the people that's over there. Because, you can see people not even in the chat, but you can see people listening, So I'm going to try to do that so I can start shouting out the people, and whatnot. Maybe they'll come in after you shout them out. B. Hill said, F them ain'ts. Don't give them no airplay. I ain't going to do that, B. Hill. Jungle Boy said, we have to beat down those Hawks tonight. Can't let that young team gain confidence. And you know what, Jungle? If Carl Anthony Towns, who they call Cat, if he played tough like he did, but he had a lot of turnovers the other day. But if he played as tough as he did the other night, we're going to really beat him down. That's real talk. And like I said, when we come back here to Atlanta, man, it's like Madison Square Garden of the South. I think we love playing in Atlanta, man. You know what I'm saying? They love coming down here because, for one, after they beat a team, they get the Magic City special. You know what I'm saying? They get the Magic City special, man. Magic City know how to, give love to those that beat down their team. They know how to give you some love, you know what I'm saying? They don't give you no hate. You know what I'm saying? They say, hey, money is money. You motherfuckers happy. They gonna spend some money. Yeah. What you say? I'll take that booty if you would give me dollar. Yeah, man. But this past weekend, the games went like this. The Knicks beat the Hawks 113 to 102, right? Man, it's the rain, man. They really needed the rain because every time I touch the car, but the pollen just keep coming back down. Every time I touch the car, and forget to put sanitizer on my hand, open the door, and I rub my nose, that shit goes all up in the nostrils, man. That's what I hate, man, because that shit. So after the show, I'm going to have to get a pot and put a towel on my head to catch that steam so it can, do its thing. That's the new thing. Whenever you get that shit in your nose, you get a pot, boil it real good, let the steam come up, put a towel on your head, and just suck all that up in your nose. It'll help you out, sinus, everything. And you do have sinus cavities, but that don't mean you got sinus problem. But sometimes you get shit in them cavities and it fucks you up. And I'm not a doctor, but I know about it. And I had an ex for 33 years that was LPN. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, there's a lot of shit I know about, but that don't make me no genius when it comes to medicine. But I tell you one thing, it kept me from being on it by being with her for that many years. Between her and listening to this older woman tell me what I need to take, and you don't have to never be on medicine. Man, that was the best information. Just like 20-something years ago, this woman told me this. The older woman, right, told me this, man. I'm on those omega B fish oil pills, the highest milligram you can get. I take that. It's in the gel. I take the odorless garlic pills, the highest milligrams you can get. They're in the gel too. I take that. And I take a bare aspirin. Every day I go through this process. And look at me. You know what I'm saying? And besides drinking this a lot on the regular, you know what I'm saying? That's why I look like I do, and that's why I feel like I do. You know what I'm saying? Only time I feel bad if I had a rough night, drinking on something. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever I do. I have a hard night with that, then I may have a hard morning getting up out the bed. I don't have too many of those, so I don't worry about it, And people probably say, why Chief telling us all that? I'm open book, goddamn it. I ain't got to hide a motherfucking thing. When you get to be 65 years old, you can tell whatever you want to say. Say whatever. Tell whatever you want to tell, say whatever you want to say. And, they may mean the same thing, but I'm breaking it down to you two different ways. That's right, because you got critics out there. Matter of fact, I'll show tomorrow night. We're gonna talk about something like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna tell them what we're gonna talk about, but it's something like that. A lot of you critics out there. But other games, Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Toronto Raptors, 126-113. Toronto was missing their point guard, Emmanuel Quickly. He used to be at the Knicks. He's been missing with injuries, so I think that took a lot of sting out of them as far as getting that offense rolling. Because you need that point guard. He can score, he can assist, all that. But you need him, and they don't have a true one. The Denver Nuggets beat the Minnesota Timberwolves 116-105. And Ant-Man is the truth, but Ant-Man is hurting. And Ant-Man, somebody needs to pull Ant-Man to the side and say, let that knee get better before you really hurt it. You got too much ball left in your life. Rest that knee, because you can tell he showed glimpses of Ant-Man, but every time he make a move and he go up to the hole and come down on that knee, he was grimacing. So they need to really dig deep into trying to get Ant-Man right. But they took an L, and we'll see what happens. And that game was played in Denver. The Toronto game was played in Cleveland, and our game was played in New York. But the last game that was on Saturday had 4 games that all was good. You had the Houston Rockets against the Los Angeles Lakers. A lot of people think that the Lakers, and they think they ain't. Even though if Luka come back, they still ain't winning. But Luka don't play no D. And Reeves is not that great of a defensive either. Both of them like to score. So that means LeBron James will have to go from leading the team like he is now to playing third fiddle and mostly playing defense, picking up their man when they blow past. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers in trouble. Big win the other night. Kevin Durant, they play. And what's this with KD, man? It's just the Golden State days. Every time the playoffs come around, KD can't show up. Now, I didn't know about this injury he got now. He went to work out, so because he was, I don't know what the injury is. He wasn't feeling right, so he went to work out before the game, and it came to find out that he couldn't go. So that hurt them a lot because the team looked like they couldn't play good ball without KD. But I don't know. Maybe KD went to go get a haircut. He got to get a haircut, but he got tired of talking about his head. So maybe he went and got a haircut and came back late. So he, he couldn't get in the game. It took you that long to get a haircut, KD? No, I'm fucking with KD, man. Did y'all really look at Kevin Durant? Kevin Durant needed a whole groove and shit. That's real talk, man. But he's good, man. That's my boy, KD. Sunday games, right? The 76ers lost to the Celtics. That was like a blowout, And I said Joel Embiid's not playing, so they're going through it. I don't know if Nick Nurse know how to use his bench or not, because I think he got some players on that bench that could, come in there and hold it down until Maxey, George. And George ain't really been doing. George ain't been no leader. Paul George. He ain't been no leader, man. And he needs to help Maxey with that team back now, because the rest of the guys are just what they call them cervical play. You know, they just a service to the team. They're not really that. Well, the rookie, you know, he's still too young for him, even though he had some good moments here and there. That's Edgecombe, you know. You can't really expect him to do a lot because he's a rookie. And this is big boy game right now. You know what I'm saying? So they got a little problems, man. I don't know how they're going to do game 2, if they're going to show up or whatever. I look for Maxey to have about 40 in game 2, you know. So we'll see, man. Game 2 for them is tomorrow night. Game 2 for a lot of other teams that I mentioned on the first bracket is tonight. The next game was the Suns and Thunder. I spoke on that. Only person on the Suns that really 1.5 people they got. They got Devin Booker, and they have the guy Green that used to play point guard for Houston until Houston picked up Van Fleet. But they used to play together, you know, 1 and 2. So they had a chance to get Durant. So they shipped Green and somebody else out to Phoenix. And Phoenix surprised me by, you know, being here in the playoffs. Man. That was a big surprise. But their season wasn't always that great. They lost a lot of players. Yeah, Green got off. He got off the other day. I see you was watching that game too, Chip. Yeah, he got off. The game of the weekend, to me, was the Orlando Magic. And I just told Kirk from the Deep, my homeboy I've been knowing since we've been down this bitch. We've been part of 2 Live Studios. Kirk from the Deep, and Kirk is older than me. Kirk, I'm 65. Kirk just about to turn 70. If he ain't 70, I think he's about to turn 70. His birthday coming up. But anyway, brother in good shape too. Anyway, I was telling him, man, you know, he's talking to me, he's asking me where some places the Knicks fans hang out at, because he knows some girls that want to, you know, give it up people and cheer the Knicks on. So, you know, I told him a couple places, and he said, yeah, man. He said, yeah, the Hawks gonna get with y'all, right? This was Saturday early. I said, oh, really? So I said, while you sitting here bullshitting, you better hope that Orlando don't go in there and take y'all asses out, because Orlando is the surprise team. They're not really surprised at what they can do if they play good all year. They're surprised as far as if you think because you're the #1 seed, you won more games than anybody else, that you just gonna walk in there and say, bam, you dead, and we moving on. It's not happening. They get ready to take Detroit to the woods. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take them to the woods, man. And the thing about it, Detroit came back and tied that game up at 65. That's the last time they ever was close. Because after that, Orlando went on a run. Orlando had some young players that all of them young. The kid from Germany, the Caucasian guy, Wagner, whatever his name is, he's tough. He's tough. Him and his brother, he got a brother on the team too. They tough, because I remember one time they were gonna have to fight with a couple players on the Knicks when we played. That's how I knew how tough they were. So we got a problem there, because he ain't backing down for none of that shit Detroit throwing at him. It's a physical game. The game is very physical. And Pablo, he's tough. Tall joker. He can handle the ball. He can shoot outside, take it inside, he rebound. He also assists. He got a lot of attributes. Then you got Dane. Dane came from Memphis. He played alongside with Ja Morant. I think he's one of the reasons, Ja Morant is one of the reasons Bane's not in Memphis no more. Look like, you know, check this out. All these people that left Ja, Baines is gone, Brooks is gone. He's with that Phoenix team. Johnson is gone. Isn't that Jackson? Don't do Johnson. Jackson, Darren Jackson, he's gone. And one more player. Let me see. And Jackson. Yeah, those was the main three right there. They're gone. They're on the team. Jai isn't really playing, man. I mean, Jai missed a lot of games, man. I think manager wanted to trade Jai, but there wasn't no takers at the trade deadline. You know, I guess everybody trying to see will Jai clean up himself and don't have no problems from the time he stopped playing with Memphis for injury. That's what they say. Up until it's time for camp next year, or either they go through the draft or the trade thing. Something may happen in the draft, or he may get traded after the draft. But teams will probably just sit back looking to see, have he changed how to be a good NBA citizen? Jai is a bad person, man. Just sometimes people that you have around your circle don't know how to make you chill out. I don't give a fuck if you're making 100,000, millions, billions, or whatever. Bro, we got to keep that money going. You can't be out here doing this crazy shit, man. Because you're under the spotlight. For one, you're young. You're YN. For two, you're getting money that a lot of people was jealous that you get. So you got to change your whole style of doing things. I know it's a lot of people, they bullheaded, saying, man, I ain't got to do shit, man. They need me, I don't need them. You better rewind that. They'll get rid of you before they say they need you. So don't sit there and say, if you're an athlete, and you think teams need you, you can be replaced any day. Any day. You don't hear people like Aaron Judge going around saying no shit like that or acting like that. Because that money he get for showing his talent and doing the things he do is well worthy of him being the man he is. It's time to grow up and be a man. That's the point blank. It's time to grow up and be a man. Definitely that. Tiffany and Poe. I know Poe, B. Hill has shared good morning to you. But y'all can't see him on the Twitch side. Let's go to it. B. Hill saying good morning. I guess that's for everybody else too. Good morning, because you can't see him. But all in all, last night game, the last game of yesterday. Last night game, you had the Spurs, San Antonio, beating the Blazers. 111 to 98. That game was a little closer than what it ended up being, because they only lost by 13. But the Blazers was given a little run at a time here and there. Blazers don't have a little bad team. They got that kid, Scoop Henderson from Georgia. He's back. He was hurt most of the year. He's back. He's doing his thing. And who else they got? They got Scoop. They got Holiday, who won 2 gold Olympic medals, the last 2 Olympics. And he won 2 championships recently with Milwaukee and Boston. You know what I'm saying? They got Jay Holiday, School. They got the kid Denny that got drafted by the Wizards. Played a couple years with the Wizards. Got traded to Portland. He's a beast. He's a baller. European guy, man. Who else they got? I'm missing somebody, man. I just can't remember the Blazers right off back. I did that. I did that earlier. Thank you. Thank you for mentioning it, Knox. I did it earlier. Let me see who else they have on that team that's pretty good, man. They got some good players. They got one guy that when Scoop Henderson, they got 2 guys out right now that could really help them, and they could probably beat the Spurs. They got They got I can't think of the kid's name that they got. I'll have to look at their roster. But they got some good players, man. And Portland gonna be a team to be recognized with, reckoned with come the future. If they get them a bona fide center, oh man, they gonna be tough. Chief, I think Detroit about to win 4 straight. You do? All you got to do it with Detroit. An Orlando coach used to be one of the Hawk coaches. He's one of the coaches that Trey Young had kicked out of here. And him and Nate, what's Nate's last name? I said it last week too. Well, anyway, Nate used to play at the Sonics. I can't think of his name, but it'll come up. Somebody admit it. But anyway, he got them fired, man. So he's doing a good strategy. His strategy is let K do what he wanted to do. Let him do what he wanted to do. He can't score 100 by himself. So let's lock down the rest of these clowns and we'll win this motherfucking thing. But Orlando playing some good ball. I don't know how you can sit there and say that, BL. Orlando go, if Detroit come back and beat them 4-3, right, which is going to go 7 if Detroit stay in the series. If they come back and beat them 4-3, I'm not surprised, but I give Orlando all the kudos in the world. But by you doing that, that's weakening Detroit for the next round. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be, like I said, the playoffs going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. And that next round would be the winner of Cleveland and Toronto. You know, so all these things is about to start to fold out because I think the more the Knicks win, Boston got to win. Because Boston wanted to get just as much rest after this series like the Knicks do. So if them two teams could win in 5 games, they can get them some rest because the NBA got this shit planned out when you start your next game. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting, man, to see the rest of these playoffs. Tonight, we got a couple of games on tonight, so tune in. As far as how they doing these games on TV, a lot of people don't have Prime. I went to the barbershop Saturday to get a haircut. My barber in that barbershop, they big time sports fans. The guy that owned the shop, he's been coaching recreation ball, running leagues for the kids. He got a lot of kids in college that played in the NBA. He got a rec league, and he loved all sports. For him not to have the game on Saturday because he don't have the outlet for Prime, ain't nobody want to buy Prime to, watch because the NBA want to put all their big time games on Prime. You know what I'm saying? These are the channels that the game's gonna be on for the rest of the playoffs. They're gonna be on Prime, Amazon Prime. They're gonna be on Amazon Prime. What's the other one? What's the other one? Prime and what's the other? NBC. NBC is Prime. But what's the other one? It's another one too. I can't think of it, but it's gonna be on ABC, Prime. I can't think of the other. Okay. I can't think of it. It'll come to me. Let me see. I'll let you know. I'll let you know in a minute. I hate doing this, but sometimes you gotta do it, Let me see. Peacock. Peacock is NBC. So you'll get that game. You ain't gotta go to Peacock to watch. But Prime, if you don't have a Fire Stick, because NBC is Peacock and ABC, the game's gonna be on ABC. But if you ain't got Prime, and I don't have Prime due to the fact that me and Prime had a big time argument over the phone and through text in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It was some delivery or something that I didn't get, and I was kind of mad about the situation. You ain't helping me the way you should be helping me. So they ended up giving me my money back. When they gave me my money back, the stick came about 2 weeks later. You know, stick was like 2 months late. So I was like, why send this bitch back? Why send this shit back, right? So I started using it, not knowing. They'll know when you hook it up. So these bitches went back in my account and took their money back, and I cussed them out for doing it, and we not finished. So I had the only reason I can use the Fire Stick is because I got free Amazon. I don't have Prime. And free Amazon is not authorized to use Prime. But you know, as long as I got free Amazon and I can use my Fire Stick, I'm not worried about it. But see, Fire Stick, let me tell you about Fire Stick. You can get apps, right? To get 3,700 channels. That's all I'm gonna leave it to you right there. So anything they try to make you pay money for, a lot of money for, you're not gonna get it because you don't want to pay for that shit. So get the Fire Stick and talk to Chief Rocka, and you'll be in everything you want to see. But they can really do that with all sports. Watch the NFL this year. You know, the NFL already, and some of these other sports, they already on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to tell you like this. If you want to watch the games, you better holler at me. Tip said, we saw you, Chief. Tip also said, fucking Wimby must be stopped. That boy nice, man. If Wimby had an unselfish team, Peacock app, yeah, thank you. If Wimby had a real, I said one person really gets Wimby the ball on a regular is Castle. The rest of them jokers don't try to get Wimby that ball, man. Shit, if I had a motherfucker like Wimby, even though Wimby, you can shoot 3-pointers, you can shoot jumpers, you can take the ball to the hole on dribbles, you know what I'm saying? Go down low and post up and damn motherfucker not to throw you the ball. Because go get the ball from you. I don't care if they front you or be in the back. If they have a man in front of you and back you, you can throw the ball up towards the rim. He can grab the motherfucker and put it in any type of way he is because he's athletic. Any way he can. He's athletic. So I don't know. Portland need a new, not Portland. San Antonio need a new coach. Because this coach right here don't get it. I saw them play a lot of games this year. Even though they had a good record, they was the number 2 team, they won a lot of games. They should have. You got good young talent, and you got 2 good big men. You got a big man come off the bench to get Wimby some time. I like to see them play both of them together, being that Wimby is very athletic. See, that comes coaching. They coach ain't shit. But if they had them 2 in the game at the same time, Cornette be doing his thing. He'll be getting the rebound and playing that deep. All Wimby got to do is take motherfuckers from the outside, shoot jumpers, or take them to the hole. You know what I'm saying? That'll free him up better than, you know. But they need a better coach there. If they get a coach, I don't give a fuck how strong OKC is. They would not beat them in the years to come if they get a better coach there. Because all you need is a coach to, if Pop was there, none of this shit be going on that's going on with San Antonio. They would have been the number 1 seed, and I guarantee that. But Pop know how to coach talent, especially big men. Because he had several men on his team. And Castro would be like that kid, Bruce Bowen. Castro would be like him. And then the other guard would have a little Tony Parker. Who that? Fox. Fox is nice. Well, I think Fox wants to lose the game when he left Sacramento. But he's nice, man. Hey, check this out, boy. We got my main man up in here. Music is strapping that gas. Trumpet man. Built for this network. Financial guru. And he also big time Sigma. Big time Mason. You know what I'm saying? When I say big time, he's with the big boys in both organizations. You know what I'm saying? You see, when you see him with them organizations, he's suited and booted. He's also a big time griller, you know what I'm saying, master cook on the grill, you know what I'm saying? We got my main man, Buster Bus, up in the house. What's up, Bus? Oh, Bus, that's great. No, we got South Central audience up and out. They both got blue on their abbeys, man. And I really wasn't looking, you know, until I finally looked and said, oh, that's D Great. From South Central LA, man. X-Squad affiliate, the Guru, man. We got my main man, D Great in the house. What's up, D Great? Yeah, they say all that shit about Buster. See, that's one thing about this show. I'm not scared to correct what I fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna correct it and I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm gonna joke with it. Y'all can joke on me too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not serious like that. This ain't nothing but entertainment and have fun. And take a little bit of notes here and there. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got a couch. Anybody feeling depressed or down? Come into my office and lay on the couch and let me give you a little therapy. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But before you leave about that motherfucker, you be feeling great. Tiffany Poole from Portland said, I said we double team his lightweight ass and make the rest of the team beat us. We had no pressure on him and we didn't defend the wing well, which was always struggled at. Well, we always struggle at. Yeah, and she talking about Wimby from San Antonio. Yeah, that's a good strategy too, P&P. Let the other people beat you and play Wimby real tough. I don't know. I think Wimby a little tougher than what you think. Don't let the size fool you now. He may not be, you know, like Duckworth that used to play with y'all, Tiff. You know what I'm saying? But he do hold his own. He got a little bit of muscle. You see what I use right there? Duckworth. Yeah. Chief, I disagree about the Spurs coach. They won 60 games. Nobody saw that coming. I think he deserved respect. Pop had Duncan and David Robinson, Kawhi, Ginobili, Parker. Anybody can win with that. Oh, okay. I understand what you said. That's a true statement too. I'm proud of what he did, and all those other players. Besides, Wimby is Duncan and Robinson in one. That's Wimby. But Ginobili, Parker, Bruce Bowen, who else he said? Whoever else, let me see, who else he said? Yeah, and Kawhi. They got those players on the team. They just not developed and disciplined enough to be like a Kawhi, to be like a Ginobili or a Tony Parker. Once they get that development in them, they got a center that is David Robinson and Duncan in one. And that ain't no lie, man. Ain't no lie. You watch and see. A couple years from now, they're going to do it. But big up to their coach. I don't even know his name. That's sad. He won 60 games, and he don't get that publicity like he should, you know. But is it really him that won the 60? Or is it that he had the players in at the right time to finish off games to get to 60? You know, you got to look at both of those. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, a lot of times I don't watch the game just to see the excitement and entertainment. I watch the game to see how the coaches go use their players and adjust to what the team is doing. Because that's why you know people try to get me out the first game to watch the Knicks, but I gotta be home that first game watching them because I gotta sit down and see what type of Knicks team was coming out, how they playing with each other. Did we learn anything? And is Mike Brown gonna really get in their ass about some of the stupid shit they do? Like the turnover, very stupid. The turnover they had is real stupid. you know? And that's real talk, man. But all in all, NBA been good, man. We got some individual shit I want to talk about. But one main thing I want to do is talk about the NFL draft is Thursday. Is anybody having NFL draft parties? You know, like online and shit. Because I wouldn't mind, you know, ducking my head in and, you know, talking shit to y'all. My boy Rel Scott from Philly is having one. But the last time I went to his, you know, I was asked to stop cussing a lot. Because he had some people from church in there. Well, see, I need to go to a party that everything goes. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna sit up there and say, "Why the goodness? Why did they pick him?" Or, "Holy cow, that's another bad pick." Who the fuck gonna sit there and be biting their tongue to speak? Not me. You know, I get serious about this. You know, let the Giants don't pick Julian Love on that first pick. And that's what I'm gonna talk about too, because we got 2 first picks now. You know, we got number 5 and number 10 picks. I'm talking about how we got that number 10 pick. But all in all, man, B. Hill said, if the Hawks had a better coach, they're sweet, y'all. Quinn blew that Packer Mitch crap. Put y'all in the penalty way too soon, and it was over after that. Yeah, man. I think that Hacker Shack shit is bullshit in the first place, due to the fact that Mitchell Robinson, if he concentrates, he can make more free throws. He only missed 2 of them. 2 times he went to the line. So the coach, you know, hey man, I guess he feel he need to change the momentum. But you can't change it like that, man. Into Chief Rocker house right now. We have my main man out of Shot Time. Goes by the name of DJ Chuck. What the fuck? What's up, Chuck? Chuck said, "What's up, Chief? Mook, Jungle, be great, R3T, T-Man, Peter Poe." Yeah, Chuck come in with everything. Chuck, been missing you, bro. You know, I wanted a lot of takes on things, and the Chuckster wasn't around. So, yeah, I'm glad to see you, Chuck, man. I hope everything's all right. Understanding that you had that loss in your life, man. But, hey, man, we got prayers for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely that, man. We got to pray for DJ Chuck, man. You know, just cheer his heart and spirits up, man. Because, you know, death is always something, man. But keep you down, man. You know, it'll weigh on you. But big ups to you, bro. You know, when you recover to the fullest, you know, bring that Chuck spirit back to us, all right? Definitely that, man. Yeah, man, the NFL, man, like I said, the draft this week, we got the number 5 and 10th pick. The reason we have a number 10th pick, we got 2 picks in the top 10, is because we traded Dexter Lawrence. Dexter Lawrence was a defensive tackle out of Clemson. He's been on the Giants, this is going on his 4th season. Dexter Lawrence made a statement not too long ago that said why he wanted to be traded. He said he tired of his friends leaving the team and going to win Super Bowl. Okay, let's talk about his friends, right? Saquon Barkley left. Well, yeah, he left. He went to Philly. Philly already was going to another Super Bowl. They just needed that man to put him over the hump, and he did it. Then he talked about Leonard Williams, that played defensive tackle for the Seahawks, and Julius Love, that played safety. They were friends of his. They got traded a couple of years ago. And, Julius Love was a free agent. He went to them on free agency. But the Giants let Williams pick the team he wanted to go to. He said Seattle. So they got a good little trade from Seattle to send him there. You know what I'm saying? So then he talking about the safety that went to Green Bay. out of Alabama. I can't remember his name. And another player. But my thing is Dexter. This is the NFL. Not for long. Not for long, you're going to be on that team. Not for long, you're going to be in the league. Not for long, your ass going to have millions of dollars. So, if you want to keep millions of dollars, because you got 2 years left on, you got 1 year of guaranteed money, and then you got an option year left. And you ain't played worth of shit last year. You were so sorry last year. I was wondering if we had any defensive tackle. But they were running on us up the middle. I'm like, no, I ain't never seen this shit with the Giants defense before. Running up the middle, you know. I understand the year before you couldn't play the last 2 games of the season because you hurt your elbow. But then the offseason, after you got it better, why wasn't you rehabbing? Why wasn't you in shape when you came to camp? You look like a motherfucking Twinkie out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Or hoagie. So by them taking him, I'm like this. Whatever's good for the organization, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? Because you can get you 2 defensive tackles come June. We got a couple of younger guys on there, but you can get you 2 veteran defensive tackles come June 1st. Because June 1st is when teams let veterans go that they ain't gonna use this year. See, they keep them around just in case anybody get hurt, OTRs and shit like that. So June 1st is when you can release veterans and build your team up. So we gonna pick up, man. We can pick up a motherfucking defensive tackle in the draft too. We don't need to pick them up in the first round. That's the risk. They gonna be out. You know what I mean? Defensive tackle in college football. There's a lot. I mean, big boy, just as big as Dexter Lawrence. So my thing is, man, we can get Jeremiah Love at the number 5, and at the number 10, we can either get a corner or wide receiver, which we don't. We need both. We need another wide receiver to make to help out with Neighbors, and then we don't know if Neighbors going to be back the first couple of games of the season, because he had surgery. So we definitely need to pick a wide receiver, and it's going to be one in that 10th spot. So we can get our running back wide. Our offense will be so high powered, we get Jeremiah Love and a wide receiver. We'll be high powered. I'm not too keen on the quarterback, but if he get those weapons, he know how to use them. If he can't get to them, he know how to use his leg. But he need to use them with better decision because he a concussion away from being on that bench forever. And that ain't no lie. I hate to say that, but that ain't no lie. Let me see. Jones said, I will not be watching the NFL draft. It lost all credibility with me after how they white ball. Yeah. I feel you on that, Jungle. I feel you. You know what? I don't have no hate for that. You know what I'm saying? I still feel the hurt in the Sanders family, especially Shador, man. But Shador is shaking it off, Jungle. He said he about to show the ground and other teams in the league that was a mistake for y'all passing me up early in the draft. And he gonna do that, man. DJ Chuck said that was a good trade for the New York Giants. They can potentially get Madison, D-Lane, a 5 at 5, and Caven Downs at the 10 in the first round. Yeah, I want Jeremiah Love. The reason I say I want Jeremiah Love, Chuck, is because I don't have faith in Scatterboo. How you gonna have faith in a man that foot was turned sideways and he had to get it turned back in and surgically repaired in order to start back rehabbing to get it better? You know what I'm saying? So for one, I don't trust him. For one, the injury was a little serious, right? Our only back that I said we got used to be a wide receiver. He's good at both positions now. He can play wide and he can run that ball. You know what I'm saying? But he also needs another back end to alternate with him. And Julian Love, Jeremiah, call him Julian. Jeremiah Love would be that great back to help him out. If y'all never seen Jeremiah Love, go pull up Notre Dame games. Pull up Notre Dame games, and you'll see him. He can run between the center, guard, and the tackle, and sweep, and go down the field on a ball and catch the ball as a running back. He can catch the ball anywhere on the field. He sometimes can line up in the slot. And there's one reporter, I can't remember his name, he said it best. Jeremiah Love can do more than just one or two things for the Giants. And he said the Giants know that. That's why he feels they're going to pick him number 5. And that ain't no lie. Jungle says, Shador's not going first round, made it hard for Prime to keep junior and senior. Jordan Seibert left because he didn't want to be associated with Colorado in the draft. See, and Jordan Seibert is a bitch because, and I never call no man out their name. But the reason I say that, as much as they did for Jordan Seibert, and Shador called them out too. He didn't have nothing to say about what Shador said because he know what Shador said was right. And he knew Shador meant that shit. Because Shador could what they call that, he could, I want to say another word, but it can't come to me right now. He can put him out there as not the person he's saying he is now at LSU. Shador can put that out, right? But one thing about it is, if scouts do their job, they would pick a lot of players, which they did last year. Between free agency and drafted players, Colorado had 9. They had 9 in the NFL. I don't know how many they got left on teams now, but they had 9 players went to the NFL. So if Colorado is that out of a program, and Dion is not that good of a coach, and he ain't had no coaching, well, why is these players getting picked by the NFL, and why is these other big schools are taking their players to come play with them? Even some of the schools are taking some of their second and third string players that really didn't get that much time. They are going to other schools and playing with these other schools. So it must be something. I guess Colorado is the farm team of the college football league. If they showed up there, they have people going to other schools. And that's real. So anybody that leave Colorado and throw dirt on that program or their head coach, they lost their black card with me. And that's real. And hold up. The Caucasian white boy had the nerve to go and talk a little dirt. But he may be starting for Tennessee next season. And the thing about it, where did you learn how to play quarterback better at? Oh, wait. Behind Shador Sanders and that Colorado team. That's how you learn how to play quarterback better. That's what you got the dog in you that you showing now in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? So y'all kill me with that old bullshit going to another team and talk about your old team. You know what I'm saying? That's some straight up bitch shit, man. And I'm serious, man. I'm using a lot of terms today, but the shit fits the motherfuckers I'm talking about. And that's just straight up. Chuck said the Giants can get Cardell Tate from Ohio State if Jeremiah Love get drafted. Yeah, that's the thing. The Giants don't know if Jeremiah is going to get picked in the first 4 picks. If he do, then they're going to go to Cardell Tate. And Tate is a beast. Tate is a beast. The reason Tate leaving school early is because Smith. You know that Smith is going to be the man at Ohio State. Pete Smith going to his 3rd year with Ohio State. And Smith is that type of wide receiver that. And plus, they got a number 1, they got a top 5 wide receiver that just went to them. What's the guy's name? God damn. I hate this shit. His father played in the league too. Father played for the Cincinnati Bengals. Let me see. Let me ask Google. Google, who was Ohio State top receiver they picked up this year? Watch this. I'm gonna kick my ass. You know, I ain't asking you who's the top 5 receiver. Let me see what this says right here. What is the guy name, man? God. Google. Who is the receiver that's coming in as a freshman for Ohio State that was the top receiver? Yeah, there you go. Chris Henry Jr. Y'all remember Chris Henry used to play with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he was wide receiver that was going to be great, but he fell off the back of a pickup truck and whatnot. That's why I say don't play around the truck. He jumped into the truck, he was riding in the back. I think his old lady was driving, and he ended up falling off the truck and killed himself. But Pat-Man Jones, give Pat-Man Jones the credit for making this young man who he is now. He was the top receiver coming out of high school, and he's with the Buckeyes now, receiver U. And big ups to Henry, man. He gonna do his thing this year, man. And him and Jeremiah Smith, I think that's his name too, Jeremiah. Well, him and Smith, I think it's Jeremiah. Him and Smith is gonna have a great season for Ohio State. Y'all look to see Ohio State in the championship game again this year. With the backs they got about 3 running backs that can start at any college in football. Jungle said SEC has rated Coach Prime good players before NIL because legal he was keeping his players. Now SEC schools can jump through big money. They can jump, just throw big money and still play it. System is rigged. Yeah, I kind of feel that too. But hold up, remember Jungle how they was talking shit about how Coach Prime is just getting all the players through the transfer portal because he giving them Louis Vuitton and gold and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They're putting all kinds of shit out there about it. And that's dirty, how you play football, how you recruit and all that shit like that. I'm gonna tell you what, Coach Prime be having some of the top 20 to 50 players in college football coming his way. You know what I'm saying? And for people to talk dirty about him, man, y'all need to go sit your ass down, man. That's just straight up talk, man. But big ups to Colorado this year. They're going to have a good team this year, you know. And I'm going to continue supporting them as long as Coach Prime is there, you know. I used to watch them back when they had that team with Westbrook and your boy Cordell Stewart. Shit, they had a lot of motherfuckers. Didn't my boy offense coordinator play with them too? He played with Washington. Where did he play at? I think, no, it was Colorado. Yeah, he played running back. Well, for the NBA, right? The NBA finalists, the final 3 to get MVP this year, is the Joker, SGA, and Wemby. It's the final 3. My vote is on SGA again. You know, because he played the beginning of the season all the way up to the middle of the season with bench players mostly. You know, and they still end up with the best record in basketball. And number 1 seed in the West, which is the West is the toughest conference out there, is the West. You know, so big ups to Shea Alexander-Gilgeous. I think he will win that award. You know, big ups to him, man. And this is my thing. If the Knicks go ahead and beat the Hawks, and the Celtics go ahead and beat the Sixers, and they play each other, is Tatum really back? Because the Sixers is not banging Tatum. I watched that game yesterday. Even though it's a blowout, they ain't banging him, man. And he know he gonna get banged once he comes play up. So could his injury stay healthy, or could it wear and tear on him? You know, we gonna see, man. We definitely gonna see. It could happen. Yeah, we gonna see, man. But all in all, bro, I look at it like this: if you are a true Knicks fan, you want that game. I want that game. I want Boston. Fuck playing the Sixers. Fuck the Sixers being a spoiler and beat Boston. I want Boston because a lot of people try to say by Tatum getting hurt, that's how we won. No, we was up 3-1 when Tatum got hurt. That was game number 5 when Tatum got hurt because they came back and won game 6 in Boston. No, was it game? No, that was game 4, right, when Tatum got hurt. We was up. I got to look back at that because some people say it was game 3. It was game 4. Some people say it was game 3. I think it was game 4. We was up 3-2. It was game 5. I'm trying to see how this shit went because they beat us. It was game 1, 2. It was game 5. It was game 5. But we had just came back to New York. We was up 3-1. I don't know what the fuck it was, man. If I don't go look it up, I don't know. Ain't nobody telling me. But whichever way it went, we would have still beat them. You know what I'm saying? But they only won 1 game after that. And we just closed the door. You know? But all in all, man, we got revenge for them. We gonna beat that ass. That's just point blank, man. I mean, my confidence, and this is what kills me, right? Last Thursday, I was listening to the Two Live Stew show, right? And this guy named Waterhead Walt, he used to be a assistant producer for Doug's show when he had on his podcast, right? He had a nerve to come on the show and said that the Knicks fans are scared that the Atlanta Hawks gonna beat them. And that's what makes me, like, when people talk on the radio or TV, that makes me want to jump into that scene, that conversation. To ask me scared about what? What I'm scared about? I'm not playing. I just root for the team. So why should I be scared? If the bitches lose, they lose. It ain't the first time. You know what I'm saying? And we got 2 championships. Them motherfuckers ain't got shit. You know? So he also said, he's also trying to break it down like he really knew basketball, talking about what the Hawks, if the Hawks do this, Hawks do that, they're going to win. Blah, 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 blah. This motherfucker didn't show up in the chat room this morning. I'm in the chat room saying, where Water Tank Head at? Because he's a bad analogist person or analogizer or whatever of the game. You know what I'm saying? Where this motherfucking ass at? Bring that shit on. And on the side of me, we got my main man. We do football together. The draft is this Thursday. You know what I'm saying? He goes by the name of Truck Deep because he got a show coming on Wednesday, his own prospect. He's on.
What up, Chief?
What's going on, man? You walking like you're working out. Yeah, I hear you. You walking around like you working out. You working out?
No, I'm trying to get some light, get some good light.
oh, I'm trying to get some light, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying to get some good light in here.
You want some light? You want some light today, but the other day you were talking about at 50, motherfuckers gonna be dead.
Hey, I'm trying to walk. You know how they tell you to walk to the light. You got to walk to the light, dude. Come out of that dark.
Okay. Okay. I'm right by the light. So I see that motherfucker shining bright as a motherfucker.
You got to walk to the light, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So what's going on with you this morning, man? What's up?
Man, I had a rough night last night. I kind of I got up late, man. I ain't even started my work day yet, but huh?
Why was it so rough last night?
I think I might have drunk too much Crown, man.
Yeah, you probably did, man.
Hold on, Chief. I'm about to relocate again. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm too loud right now. I'm about to go down to the. I'm about to go to the studio. Give me a second.
Yeah, go down to the studio, man. Go down to the dungeon. That's what they call that motherfucker, the dungeon.
Yeah, I was getting too loud. You know, my wife work in the house, so.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, she probably said, man, take your goddamn sunshine raising ass head downstairs and leave this motherfucker to be upstairs.
California raising head.
Yeah.
No, but I was thinking, man. You know, Poe said she ain't doing no shows this week. I thought about this before, but then I was like, well, Poe do a show on Thursday. If you want to do a draft show on Thursday, since she's not gonna be doing those shows, you want to come on and do a draft show on Thursday?
Yeah,
come
fire it up. I'll be in there. Fire it up.
All right.
Come right in there. Yeah. We can do that Thursday. Yeah, she ain't coming on none this week. So
Yeah,
Thursday would be a good time because we'd be doing it right at the draft. But like I told you, man, I can't go in no quiet service and watch the draft. I can't go in there and do that.
Go in where?
A quiet service. You know, girl giving a show, but that motherfucker like quiet service. You know what I'm saying? You can't cuss. I don't see too many people in there talking shit. I used to go in there. I used to feel like an outcast because I'm the only one there talking big time shit. So I had to let that loose, man. You know.
I went to the basketball you got into today. How many games you got to? Pretty much all of them.
I just mentioned the scores and shit like that. Which one you wanted to talk about?
Well, no. Shit. We can get into all of them, I guess. I want to talk about the Lakers, man.
Go ahead. Okay.
No, I was talking. That Luke, that your boy Kennard, he didn't play for. But I was looking him up. He came from. We got him from Atlanta, but I think he was drafted by the Pistons.
Okay.
So he kind of been a journeyman. He went to the Pistons. From the Pistons, I think he went to the Clippers.
Right.
And then Atlanta, and then we got him from Atlanta. I was getting mixed up with another guy from Boston. There was like a bench guy, wing guy. I don't remember his name. I thought that was Kennard, but that's not who that was.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you want to do some homework, huh?
Yeah. I'll try to see where he came from. But man, if he keeps shooting like that, man, I mean, if Luka get back, we have a fighting chance at least.
Yeah, I got something for you right there. You see it?
I could barely see it. Oh, he said
Truck D
shake like a Bill Crawford. It is really, man, big round egghead, man. That is how his head shaped.
Yeah, he's a funny motherfucker though.
Yeah, the best.
Yeah.
It's good thing I don't talk like Lavelle Crawford.
Tell me something, right?
All right.
Everybody's saying that y'all won because KD wasn't there. KD ain't the KD that used to be, man. I don't know why they're giving KD so much credit, but KD's not the KD that always been, KD that you would have to watch out for. KD has some up and down seasons this year, So he's not really KD that's dangerous, so I don't know.
That could be true, Chief.
Yeah.
But why would you say that when we missing Luka and Austin Reeves? That basically just evened up. It didn't even even up the playing field.
Right.
They were just missing one superstar. We missing two.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So why would somebody even say something like that? That's crazy. Why would you say that?
So you know how these fake ass wannabe sports announcers or what they call that? Sports analyzers.
Analysis.
Yeah. Analysis.
Analyze.
You know, all these motherfuckers that don't think they know it don't know. You know what I'm saying? So they
if that's the case, hell, if we had Luka, we'd have blew their ass out. How about that?
Probably so. Yeah, especially with KD not being there, man.
Yeah, you can't be saying no stuff like that, especially we missing. We wasn't even giving a fighting chance, missing our two of our top players.
Yeah, man, that's it. Hey, yo, Camille, cut this fan on, man. I got the heat on because it got down in the low 40s last night, man.
Yeah, I know.
I woke up, it was cold as a motherfucker here, so I turned the heat on.
It's doing the same thing up here, man.
Now it's 67 degrees, and I'm feeling that shit, boy.
Yeah.
Especially with this light on. Yeah.
We also had a DeAndre Ayton showed up this time. You know what I'm saying?
But you know how that is. So
yeah, I don't want to say we got the DeAndre Ayton this time, but we don't know how long that's gonna last.
Right. I don't believe this motherfucking sleep, man. Oh.
He might have had his headphones in. He said, hope these motherfuckers sleep.
As soon as I said that, he started walking out. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sweating like a motherfucker. I got the fan right there. I need that motherfucker right there, boy. Shit.
Ain't gonna be long. I'm gonna get on off here.
Oh, you talking why?
Yeah, she said she can still hear me. I'm probably got to get up. I'm about to cut short because I'm talking too loud, I guess.
You should have went outside, man. Shit. You know? Go ahead and get off your chest what you had to talk about. And Thursday, we really get a lot of shit out.
No, I wanted to come in to see if you want to do the draft show. That's the real reason I'm coming in. Yeah. Okay. But I'll let you get back to the basketball and stuff, man. I'm gonna get on about it. I gotta get my work day started anyway.
Yeah, all right. Go out there and make them dollars, man.
All right, chat.
What strip club you working at?
Hey, don't worry about that, man. And we make our money the best way we know how. Ain't that what they say?
Yeah, definitely. All right, Truck D, we'll holler at you. That was my main man, Truck D. Go for this network finest. Check him out Wednesday night. The show come on 7 o'clock. My own perspective. You know what I'm saying? Truck D, he had us going the other night. Truck D said that thank God you're not dying at 50 because 50 is the age to die. Bruh, I said I must have shot past 50. I'm 65, I'm 15 years past at 50 and shit. And I'm still out this motherfucking sweating. You see I'm sweating. Sit up, motherfucking sweating and, and living a life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know what truck was going that night, boy. He must have had some of that goddamn, what they drinking? Crown Royal. Yeah, he must have had Crown Mama, Daddy, Granddaddy, Grandmama. He had the whole Crown family drinking that night. Yeah, man. But let me see. I got some more knowledge I want to put out here. I always said, why Jereyvern keep getting hurt? Ant-Man, he needs to sit down because that knee ain't really, to me, healed good enough. You know what I'm saying? I think he needs some more treatment. Wemby got the record as of a first 2-year man. Well, he got the record of points in a game, a playoff game for a big man. He beat Duncan record. He had 36 points last night. Big up to Wemby, man. Wemby was on a mission last night. Wemby was trying to just take everybody hard last night. I seen he was trying to pull it down. See, Wemby, you ain't got to go hard and throw that bitch down. You already up there. He could have just dropped it in. He trying to flood. Just drop it in. You up there, drop. Drop it in. Make sure the bitch don't hit. Points is more than misses. You know? But all in all, man, that Joker, man, like elastic, man. You ever see what they call them, the Fantastic Four? And my man was stretched elastic. That's how women look, man, out there on them motherfuckers, man, because he can reach his arm way out. Motherfuckers up on his armpit, tasting his deodorant and throwing it in your face. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Wendy, man. I like this game, man. I wish I could coach him. In 4 minutes, we'll be going to entertainment. I got some little entertainment talk I want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? In 4 minutes, we'll be hitting that, man. But, yeah, man, I was just talking about the weather, man. The weather is, you know what? The shit comes from, because how all of a sudden, right? Unless it was a storm that didn't hit my side of the town. But usually when you have a storm, like a little tornado or something, you know, come through, right? The next day or two, it'd be cold. You know, I've seen, because I didn't go out yesterday until halftime of the party. And I've seen leaves and shit all over, like parts of trees and shit all over the ground. And, you know, that little shrubbery shit all over the ground, you know, like the little hay and mulch and shit. I seen that all over the ground. So I said, it must have been a little storm and shit. But once I get in my place, man, even when I had my house, when I get in there, I don't know what the fuck going on outside. Because I'm condemned to a room, not looking out the window. I keep my blinds closed, and I had curtains. I keep them closed, and I had, in my bedroom, I had dark curtains because driving trucks, you never know when you're going to get that sleep. So if you work at night and you come home in the morning, you want to be pitch dark in your room, you know? So I used to have the dark curtains and all my blinds closed. So I really don't see what's going on outside. I don't give a fuck. As long as it ain't coming in here, you do whatever the fuck you want out there. If my car get damaged or something, that's when you got to show it. But I really, once I go down, I don't give a fuck what's going on outside. That's real. Because I'm in my kingdom. I'm going to do my stuff I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be who I want to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just enjoy what I pay for every month. I don't understand people that pay a lot of money to live in a place, always out, not home. Shit, if you got money to spend like that, pay my motherfucking bills, and I can go out. Because I ain't got to worry about paying all that money. And I'm not home, you know? I can go out. When you just pay mine, and I'll enjoy my shit being paid for, and I can sit up in this motherfucker with that dough, that dough red meat. I can sit here with all that. But yeah, man, weather was kind of fucked up. It was nice Friday, and it was nice Saturday. But yesterday, I went outside, I had little shorts on because I was chilling out, t-shirt. Go outside, I'm like, God damn. But I wasn't coming back in here to change. You know, I knew I was getting in the car, so yeah, it was kind of fucked up. And that's real talk. Yeah, it's over. This is a minute, man, for entertainment, man. The biggest talk right now in entertainment is Usher and Chris Brown is having a concert. I forgot how many states they got that they have on the tour so far, but you know it's going to get bigger because they got 2 shows here in Atlanta. So that means some of the big places are going to have 2 shows, right? But the show ain't the problem. The show going to be great because you got 2 young, highly explosive R&B artists that's going to be having the women drooling all over. That's one reason I would go. Because once they start drooling, they're going to fall back in your arms. I'm like, yeah, baby. Yeah. I'll be like, yeah. Yeah. Or not be like Chris Brown and shit said. Let me smack you on that ass. I don't even know if you got a song like that. That's what I be telling. when Chris come on. You know, Chris, he tough boy, you know. And he had smacked motherfuckers around, some women around, but I ain't smacking women around. I smack them on that ass. They like that. But anyway, they have a concert. But check out the prices of some of the tickets. And this is art though. And you know who gonna pay for the ticket? You know who always pay for shit that's overpriced. That's up. To sit up in the upper deck, that's a nosebleed. Start off at $800. To sit down on the floor, I heard it's about $6,000. It all depends on which part of the floor you sit. $6,000. Now, my thing to you is, who in the fuck is paying that type of money? Who paying that type of money? I'm damn sure not paying it. Shit. If I, you know, upper deck seats are the cheapest anyway. If I had to get an upper deck seat, that bitch would have to be at least $80 or lower. I would not pay nothing $100 or more for no upper deck seat. Because then you got to watch most of the show on the big screen. Shit, you might as well have stayed home and bootleg that motherfucker some type of way and got to see it. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a great show, but it's overpriced, man. I understand you got two mega ass motherfucking performers performing, and then you're gonna have some little side acts go in between them, you know. It's still too much motherfucking money. You know? Too much. That's real, man. Now, if I would love to see Usher and Chris Brown have a dance off, because both of them think they Michael Jackson. But I think the person that do him better is Chris Brown. You know, Chris Brown was a black degree judo motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So he limbered all around. That motherfucker can just hold his arm without, just swinging him and shit. Like he ain't got no bones in him, you know. But it's gonna be a great show, man. I wish I knew somebody that, go backstage. Oh hell yeah! I can't get no seat, but I can get us backstage. Oh yeah, let me get backstage. Well, I'm gonna have my little phone going for between getting little interviews without them knowing I'm having in my pocket with the recorder going. Get little interviews without them knowing that I'm recording them. It's gonna be a motherfucker there. And they know all the pictures and little videos and shit like that. You know, I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna be illegal like a motherfucker. Yeah. But who thought of that, man? I want to do the promoter of that shit. You know he getting paid big time, man. Man, I never thought of that, man. Chris Brown and Usher. Shit. That's like having Marvin Gaye and your boy Ron Osley do something together. Now that would be a motherfucker right there. if Marvin was still living. Shit, that would be a hell of a fun concert. Both of them are talented and on that great standard of music type people. So that would be right there too. Let me read this what Truck put it here. Chuck put it here. Chief, do you think the NBA needs to change the 65-game rule of players being eligible for the award, such as MVP and all NBA selection? Yeah, that is a little steep because they know these soft-ass motherfucking players, $1 million babies, ain't gonna do 65 games. So they gonna have to change it somewhere along the line. I think there's too many games to say a person qualified, because that's almost the fucking season. Only 18, 65, 75, 85. That's like 17 games. That's like 17 games you can only miss. After that, you're not qualified. That sucks, man. You know, I don't know what the number should be, but if a motherfucking ball out and played over 50 games, then he should be known. He should be known, acknowledged for anything, any type of awards they got in the NBA. He should be up there, get that trophy or and then running for it. You know, the reason they do these things, Chuck, is because of us, brothers. We're dominating shit so much. We're getting awards every year. They trying to make it easy for their own kind, or either another nationality. They try to make it good for them to get it too. But I said fuck that and do better with it. Tiffany Poole from Portland said, "Don't get tipsy on Sunday evening. Rookie mistake, bro. Got to start drinking it early. Got to start drinking early Sunday morning. Be done by 5 and drink water." You know what, Tip? Smart. Because when I used to work, because I used to have to go in at 12 midnight on a Sunday sometime. I'm up early in the motherfucking morning, sipping. After I took my nap, I came in. Say if I came in around 6 or 7, I took me a nap all the way up until almost game time. Game time, I get me a little meal to eat, a little brunch. I'll get me a beer and some Hennessy and shit. Watching the game. So later on, about 8, I'll be able to go back to sleep and wake up at 12 and be to work 12:30. I had a schedule because I was working 6 days a week doing that postal mail. That was the most hardest 11 years I ever did in my life, that postal mail. The job was easy, but what was hard about it, getting sleep, rest, and dealing with people at the post office talking shit to you, dealing with the people out there that can't drive. That's what made my job hard, but taking the mail there, picking the mail up at the bulk mail, and taking it to these branches. That was easy, but all that other shit made it hard. So, big ups to the United States Postal Service for 11 years. Y'all allowed me to contract and move mail around for you. Big ups to you. Now they don't have no contract. You gotta come in there and apply for driving. And they took a lot of contract drivers to fill a lot of voids. And post office gonna be around for a long time. They keep talking about voting post office. See, that's how I'm getting that shit in my nose, but I ain't been outside. But my nose be itching, man. I don't know what the fuck that shit coming from. Is it what they said when your nose hits? That means somebody talking about you? I don't know I know they say your hand is gonna be money. But every time my shit itch, I ain't getting no money. So, I don't know, man. Everybody got these little sayings. That's just like they said, eat black peas and greens and whatever type of meat you want for New Year's. Shit, you're supposed to have money. You're supposed to have money in your life all that year. All right. I used to do it, and I'm still looking for them dollars. I didn't do it the past 2 years, but I had a little money. I didn't have what you would want. I had a little money. So I guess when you don't eat them, things go right for you. But when you do eat it, ain't a goddamn thing going on. That's a shame. Yeah. Wow. I can't forget about this one right here. But this gonna hurt all you goddamn Pigeon fans, the green and white Pigeon fans out of Philly. Your boy, he was gone once they seen him on the sideline reading a book. I'm trying to picture this shit, right? Because the highlight of them showing it is never showing them really sitting there into the book, turning pages. Highlight never shows that. They show you had a book on the side. But I try to picture this shit. How are you a star-ass receiver? Number one receiver. Good-ass receiver. Going to come back to the sideline after a bad offensive series. To pick your book up and start reading. I'm trying to picture that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to picture it, man. How do you do that? But anyway, round, what's his name? Antonio Brown? Not Antonio Brown. That's the other fool. What's Brown's first name? Well, anyway, wide receiver Brown from the Philadelphia Eagles will be in New England come that time they let veterans go, when the trade start trading. He would be in Philadelphia by June 1st, not Philadelphia, New England, as of June 1st to be a Patriot. And one of the reasons he would want that team instead of a lot of other teams, that's probably what they were trying to work out, the team he wanted to go to, because, you know, sometimes the Italian general manager, coaches, and owners of the Eagles be like, yo, man, you ain't fucking send me. Shit, we can send you to the motherfucking Cleveland Browns, you know? And shit like that. One of the sorriest things in the league. Yeah, we can send you that, you know? But he's going to New England because he played for the head coach, Rabel, down in Tennessee. So he's going there, and he's going to help that team out because they have some nice, good young receivers. They let Antonio Brown go. That was a good move. No, I'm talking about Antonio. Why I keep mentioning Antonio Brown? I thought I'm kind of fucking, that's killing me. Yeah. And I just seen him in the news this morning too. The person that Carly B. X-Men, the person I was talking about. I seen him in the news this morning. I'm trying to see what I seen him for. Diggs, Stephon Diggs. I'm trying to see what I seen him in the news for this morning. But yeah, he's gonna be out. He's out of there. I heard the grapevine that he impregnated Carly B again. Now somebody said Carly B pregnant again. Come on, Carly. Yeah, but she the only motherfucker I know that can have babies by, you know, people making money, famous people, right? And leave the motherfuckers that don't have a care in the world. She don't even want nothing for the motherfucker. Just take care of your son or your daughter, man. Just take care of them. And you know, as far as everything else, I got that. But then she gets back in shape, right? To go back on the stage. She was be fine as hell when she was out there. She came down here, man. I seen a little video. She was fine as hell up there, man. I'm like, God damn, Carly B. Shit. God damn. I'm liking that. You know what I'm saying? Mina. Uno. Hola. Shit. Lucy. Yeah, I know a little Spanish. Because if Philly lose AJ Brown, they will struggle. He's the heart of the offense for the gift and aggressiveness. Yeah, yeah, he is. He definitely is, man. You know, shit. I would love to have Antonio Brown on the Giants. Show some new toughness. I don't think we tough enough. I hope Harbaugh brought some coaches in that are tough, so they can apply that to the. That's why Harbaugh got rid of. He got rid of a lot of dead weight. Plus, he also got rid of a lot of people in the office administration. You know, because he said shit is going wrong over here, and we got to tighten up over here, make things better. You know, they doing that. You know, y'all gonna see a new Giant team. You might see. Put that down. Bookmark it. You're gonna see a new improved, better Giant team. And I'm not going to give us first this year, but we're going to be second in line for that playoff, too. Yeah. We're going to have these 2 or 3 teams out of the division going to playoff this year. You know? That's real. And Philly may have a little downfall. I hope they do. You won't ever see me sad about it. Or Patton of Philly fans saying it's going to be all right. Enjoy the basement this week. It's going to be all right. Yeah, they ain't going to do too good this year. You know? And Dallas better hope they make some move, but they ain't going to be good this year. So I see us in Washington dominating the division. I said it last year, too. It could have been like that, but we lost 5 or 6 games in double-figure leads in the last quarter. So you figure that one out. You do the math on that bitch, man. All right. Tiffany Poole from Portland said, why wouldn't they do more shows in more cities with lower prices? That's crazy to outprice the black folks who have less disposable income. Yeah. You know what, Tip? That's a big true fact. But I'm going to tell you something. I heard some whole, I said I wasn't going to say that word. I heard some female, I didn't say what Crown said, they weren't cussing no more. I said I wasn't going to use that word no more. A lot of females down there are going to buy those tickets to go see that show. They don't give a fuck if it's the next month rent or it's out of their savings. They didn't really want to spend that type of money on something that was a greater need. I need going to see Chris Brown or Usher. That's not a need. You can see them a couple of days later on YouTube. You know? So this is my thing. That's the true point what you making, Tim. They need to lower the prices and have more cities. You know what I'm saying? Then you'll make your money. You know? But they don't want to do that. They got about how many dates? Probably no more than 7 dates. Well, not dates, but 7 places they go. So some places they got 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like down here, they got 2 days. You know? They'll make a killing down here. And the reason I say they're going to make a killing down here, because these Negroes down here think they motherfucking Rockefeller. You know? They think they Rockefeller. Think they got it like that. You know? Motherfuckers living in not good apartment complexes, but these raggedy-ass apartment complexes with fucking BMWs, Mercedes, electrical shit, you know what I'm saying, Hummers and all that type of shit, up in these apartment complexes that look like you only paying about $600 for rent. Yeah, I see them things up in there. I was like, shit, everybody must know you. But your shit's still looking good because, shit, some places they've been in fucking marked up and shit, damaged and shit, you know? But I guess motherfuckers love living like that, man. I've never had me a motherfucking Mercedes-Benz and paying $300 for rent, and I got everything here wrong. I even got guests all the time between the roaches, rats, and other bugs. Ceiling falling down, water running. You know what I'm saying? But I got a Mercedes, a BMW, you know what I'm saying? Porsche, you know, Lexus. I got one of them outside, you know, so I'm good. I'm Gucci. Shit, pretty soon you're going to be living in that motherfucking court. They're going to condemn that whole motherfucking sector. That's one thing they don't do too much down here. Is condemn a lot of shit, man. They got a lot of shit down here, raggedy as hell. And sometimes I pick people up from it. They come to the car, smell just like the motherfucking place look. Stanky and dreary. Yeah, man. But yeah, that's the entertainment for now. You know, I had another subject I was talking about. But it's all good, man. Chris Brown, bro, they gonna turn out every place they play. But at the same, because if they didn't, they had to get back money. I would ask for a refund if I go see a Chris Brown other show together, and that shit put me to sleep or was boring as hell. Oh, I had to go get me my money back. They had to get me something back. So fuck that. You know, but it's not gonna be like that. I'm guaranteed you gonna see shit, one of the greatest concerts you ever saw. And I done seen some. Especially going back to that the mothership coming down in the garden. You know what I'm saying? Let my funky people, I want to get fucked up. I want to party, I want the people. Yeah. Tell the roof off the mother, tell the roof off the mother. I tell the roof off the mother. I tell the roof off the mother, tell the roof off the mother, sucker. I tell the roof off the mother. Yeah. God damn, boy, Paul and fucking Dylan. They turned that motherfucking Madison Square Garden out. This was in the 70s, late 70s. But big time to any entertainers out there that's trying to get their grind on. If you trying to get your grind on and you ain't big in what you're doing, come over here, Build for This Network, and holler at us. We'll interview. That's all. And bring a shirt and hat too. Of you know, your little merch you got. Bring a shirt and hat too. You know what I'm saying? I got a new shirt and hat I want to introduce to y'all, man. You know, once I feel like putting it on one day, I'm gonna introduce it to you, and then I'm gonna give you a history of school and why I'm wearing. That's real. But yeah, man, it's been some great concerts. Oh, before I leave this entertainment, I cannot go without, rest in peace, acknowledging the great DMX. I went to the first ever DMX concert down here in the ATL. I had those nosebleed, or whatever type of bleed you want to talk about, seats, right? But it was good because I could see the silence. I had an angle of the silent stage so you can see people in the back, people making moves and shit, putting a new scenery up, and the entertainer, they worked the stage. So you got to see them good. I didn't have to look at the video, the screen. I didn't have to look at that. So I'm looking to see where DMX at, if they turned the lights off. And all I can hear, let me hold up, let me get this right. All I can hear So I'm like, where this motherfucker? I'm looking all on the stage. I'm looking to see if he coming from the back, down on the lower level somewhere. But I can hear him good. And he said, where my dogs at? Boy, the crowd got hyped. They flashed one light. This motherfucker coming from the ceiling in a can. I said, what? Woo, man. He did that all the way down. Once he got down on stage, they played that song, man. Where my dogs at? Right here, yo. Where my dogs at? Yeah. Go ahead, T. Okay. Tiff said the Kansas City Chiefs is playing at the Falcons. Just don't know the date. But hey, that sounds like a road trip, P&P. That sounds like a road trip. I can, you know, if y'all down, man, I can see if I can get them tickets for us. You know what I'm saying? Me, you, Bear, Camille. You know, that's if Bear want to come. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit, Bear be making big money moves down there, up there in Portland. You know, hell yeah. big money there. But yeah, that's gonna be a good one right there. KC. Woo. Dang. It is. That'll be a good move, man. Catch that plane. Catch that. What's the planes that always have problems on it because Negroes don't know how to act on the plane? Frontier, Spirit. If they got a JetBlue, is JetBlue doing that too? Alaskan fly. Man, terrible, man. And see, people don't know. You get on these airplanes, you show your ass. That's a felony. They arrest you. That's a felony. You know? Can't fuck around on airplanes like that, man. That's why before I get on a plane, I done already had me a couple of drinks. So anything I get from them is water or even soda. Because the shit is high as hell. I don't know why they try. When I was a little kid, they used to get that shit complimentary. You know what I'm saying? Because when I got to be 21, I was able to get me a drink, a free one. What you want, Coke? Nah, give me one of them motherfucking. Back then, I wasn't on Hennessy. I was young. I ain't getting on Hennessy until I got the Navy. You know what I'm saying? That we drinking Hennessy and that naughty head. I was with the boys from Alabama. They love that naughty head. But yeah. Yeah, don't fuck around these airlines. Please don't. Because you don't want to be a statistic, man. And plus, they ban you for airlines. Because once one airline ban you, or the other one fall in suit too. Unless it's something that say, man, fuck that, I gotta make my money. Shit. He ain't gotta fly with you. Come on and fly with me. Come on and fly with me, but I got some rules and regulations. When you go, I'm gonna have some rules and regulations. I want you to take with you on the plane. You know what I'm saying? So you can follow those when you think you get we got the motherfucking heart and want to do something, you read them goddamn directions. Those rules and regulations. The rules and regulations. You read them bitches. You know? Yeah, man. I feel good today, man. I don't know, man. I mean, only thing I had this morning is my tea. You know, and my little what I told you the lady told me to take, right? That's all I had this morning. But I feel like a champ. I feel like I can go 5 rounds with Mayweather, man. Come on, Mayweather. Give me some of that money that you see, they saying that the money that him and Pacquiao won is a lot of money for 2 motherfuckers that went out the game. You know what I'm saying? So instead of fighting Pacquiao, give me about 2.5 million. Give me 2.5 million. I'm gonna show you how you make that work. That's how it works. That's how 2.5 million works. That's how it works. Well, I feel like Chuck today, Truck D today. Boy, sitting at all those what do you call them shits? Gyms. Throwing out them gyms and shit. And whatnot. Who made that song? What was the artist? I'm gonna play your game, Truck. Play your game. Your game. That's another one. Just do, and not me. Playing your game. Yeah, no, I just feel good today. I hope we continue. I hope nobody email me, text me, call me, or knock on my door with no bullshit today. Please don't. Let me stay high like this until the night. Because tonight I know I'll be a little more high. I'll be trying to reach the sky there. You know what I'm saying? But don't fuck up my joyful feeling right now. But I feel good. You know what I'm saying? From head to toe, I'm good. Boy. I shit. Maybe I need to go one of them massage joints. It's just since I feel this good, once they do my toes, my nails, rub me down, you know what I'm saying? And sucky fucky, I'm good, boy. Yeah. I'll probably be good for another month. I come back this motherfucker shit, doing sprints from the living room to the dining room table back. I'll be doing some sprints and shit. That's about 20 yards. If that, that's about 15 yards. You know what I'm saying? How they do the 40-yard dash, that's 15-yard dash. Hell yeah, man. I mean, just feel good, man. I'm glad I can say that, man, because you know there's a lot of people that can't say that. My prayers go out with, you know what I'm saying? When I was driving trucks, I looked at a lot of guys either older than me, my age, or under me, walking around almost hunchback, walking around with a limp, can't pass the DOT test sometimes. So I looked at them and I said to myself, do you want to be like that forever? Because 37 years you've been doing this. You know, it's time to let your knee relax. Because, you know, I was driving a stick, you know, for 37 years. You know what? They just started using automatic. You know, they just started. But you got a CDL license. They're not going to put you back, you know, when I was driving, they're not going to put you in an automatic straight truck or automatic tractor trailer that they have. They're not putting you don't drive a stick. You know, and driving through traffic with a stick is a mother. Just letting y'all know. It's a motherfucker, man. But all in all, man, I retired, man, after 37, saying, hey, I can't be like them. I want to be able to be stand up straight. You know, if I got a honey that's just a little taller than me, I got to be able to stand up straight and at least touch the top of her bridge right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, they put them high heels on. You may be a little shorter than that. But I got to be able to pick them up, throw them up, roll them around. I got to do all that. You know, activities got to be there. You know, so the only way they gonna be there is stop this drive. That's not, you know. Yeah, but all is good, man. I'm just sitting back right now, waiting to see who's gonna be my Cinderella or Wonderella. Wondering what the fuck she gonna do next with that relevant. Oh man. Yeah, good. Hey man, y'all check American Idol out tonight. You know, in between the NBA, you know, like halftime. I know you don't want to listen to them motherfuckers at halftime, but like, you know, turn. We got three between sisters and brothers. We got three there. We got two guys that can sing like a motherfucker. We got a girl that's a music teacher that sings her ass off. So they made the final 9. I'm happy because, you know, they're getting deals. They're getting record deals. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see us, again, went back to back. So last year, the brother out of Arkansas, Jamal, I think his name Jamal Roberts, he won. He can sing his ass off. So we can have back to back. I'll cut American Idol a little slack of saying that they only let us win once in the blue moon. Because we should be there. Hold up. We had 2 top performers in American Idol that was in the final 6, the year that the one won. We had Jennifer Hudson and Fantasia in the final, 6 or 7, something like that. But Fantasia won the American Idol. But then you look at it now and say, they both great, they both doing a lot of things. But then you look at it, see that, you'll say, you think Jennifer Hudson is a better singer. You know what I'm saying? I would think that, but Jennifer Hudson, man, shit. Jennifer Hudson can sing to me. I just butt naked for her. She's singing that song for me. And she looking at me in my eye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Jen. It's time to stop singing, baby. Let you go sing as we do it. It's that time now. You got me taking off all, I'm taking off all my clothes. I'm ready. Yeah, Jennifer Hudson can sing, man. Fantasia, she's more like a Fantasia like to get up there and do that move, do the Holy Ghost walk. you know, Fantasia's a little religious too. And she just got that voice, man. Somebody loves you, baby. That should be hitting the ceiling. You know, I couldn't get there yet, man, because you know, I'm dropping all this talk. And my tea is about to run out. So I couldn't hit it right then and there, you know. I think doing that DMX kind of fucked me up, man. Everything come out now sound like DMX. You really want to try me? You really want to get with me? Yeah, where my dogs at? Right here, yo. Here I go. Yeah, man. But all in all, man, check Built for This Network out, man. What I'm gonna do is damn, I can't even get to it, man. I can't even get to it. Let me see. Okay, maybe I can get to it now. What I'm gonna do is oh fuck it, man. I can't get to it, bro. But anyway, check out our website. It's www.built, B-U-I-L-T, for F-O-R, not the number, for F-O-R, this radio network. www.built4, this radio network. Check that out. That's our website, man. You'll see all us lovely people up in there. You know what I'm saying? You know, doing our thingy thing and whatnot. And you can see our shows, because right now, this show right here is being simulcast to Roku TV, Twitch, and probably some other places. You know, Crown Holder, he be testing out places. So it's probably some other places too, man. But y'all definitely check out the website. You'll know everything going on and when people coming. Also, if you like music, our DJ's music is on there, because our DJs play on Twitch and Mixcloud. So their shows will be on our set after they download it to the set. They'll be on the set. But we got music from DJs on there. So check it out. See if you like it, you know. But all in all, man, shit, this has been a blast today, man. You know, being able to come on here and feeling like I feel, you know what I'm saying? It feels like when I prayed to God this morning, he put that little extra incentive in me to go out here and woo the people. Let the people know you're the master blaster. You come on here to master and blast out everything that went on this past weekend. And that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. But hold on, let me run through these few little things before we get up out of here. I'm trying to find something, but I just can't get it, man. Like I said, the NFL draft is Thursday. Brown is on his way out from the Eagles. Trent Williams, that's who I'm talking about. How in the hell do Trent Williams keep getting contract when he don't play the whole season? The 49ers must be desperate, man. He's a hell of a fine blindside tackle on your blind side. But, I mean, he ain't worth another 2 years, $50 million guaranteed. Come on. I don't know if it's $50 million guaranteed, but I'd say another 2 years, $50 million. But you know, majority of that is guaranteed. So I don't know, man. If I had money thrown away like that, I would have been throwing it at him. There's some Lawrence, a couple of these other motherfuckers out here that either they stay hurt or they out of shape. You know, I can't do that. I can't give money to a non-tackling motherfucker. And the Giants have a lot of non-tackling on their roster the last decade. Last decade, our defense was like doo-doo on a stick. And that was bad. That's bad. Who wants to stick? Yeah. Let me see. Y'all remember the picture, The Blind Side, when this brother that was in like, I don't know if it was foster care, but he's out in the street. He stayed with family members, but things wasn't going right for him at the household. And when he went to elementary school, or whatever school, when I went to school, we went from kindergarten to 8th grade. That's what you call elementary, grammar, middle, all that was one, right? So whatever school he went to, he met this lady's son, young son, that he used to look out for. And he tried out for the football team, and the lady seen how good he was. She took him in, you know. She took him in, and he became a good blindside. That's the name of the picture, blindside. Blindside tackle, right? Her and her husband was alumni of Ole Miss. That's Mississippi University. They call it Ole Miss. They was alumni of that school, and they got him to go to that school, and the rest is history. He made the NFL. He did good with the Baltimore Ravens for years, you know. But that's the athlete. But the guy that played him is going through health problems right now. They even taking up donations for him, you know, because things, I didn't get the chance to really listen to the whole interview or go and read what's going on. But all in all, he's in bad shape. He needs our help, you know. So if you can run across YouTube or something and find out what's going on with him, be free to donate, man. But this guy needs money to get better, you know. And NFL, I don't know if he did 5 years or not. The NFL don't give you a pension if you're over 5 years. But then sometimes the pensions is not working that, you know. So he's just going through a little problems right now. And if you can help him out. You know, go look up that. Oh, yeah, I already said something about that, right? Yeah, I know. Tiff, the game is in Atlanta. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, shit, fuck the cruise. Come to Atlanta for a couple of days and cheer your team on, and we can get fucked up. I got to shit. My schedule, Tiff, now is very flexible. I'm gonna make money anytime. And then I can also hang out with my friends that come in town. You know what I'm saying? So come on in town, we drink some of that tequila. You gotta tequila. You know, drink some tequila and eat on some wings. You know what I'm saying? You know, do the unicorn thing. I mean, whatever. You know, whatever floating the boats that we get, it can be happening, you know. But yeah, you think about that and get back to me. So I know my schedule definitely be free. That's how I think about it. And plus, shoot, I really want to go see that game. Mahomes may have a motherfucking field day that game. Yeah, boy. Definitely that. But you know, good people. Let me see what I got. I got a VA meeting this week, appointment. They're working on my compensation. You know what I'm saying? You know how much money I'm gonna get, or if I'm gonna get accepted. So I think I'm gonna have 3 appointments. This the first one. Once I get my package in the mail, it should be here today. It'll tell me about the other appointments and who I got to see or whatnot. But y'all wish me luck on getting this here compensation check a month, you know. And like I said, no poll rest of this week. You want to come on tonight. No poll rest of this week. The Jersey Connect show tomorrow night. And after that, we'll let y'all know about everything else. with that said and done, man, I'm going to put down my homies from Jersey with my dedicational song, not in my show. Because this is who I am. Let's listen to the words they'll tell you. Goodbye.
It's gotta be the shoes, cause girlies they got. They stand about the dock, so I say boom, shakalaka, grab the microphone, the mic. To take the truth when on the mic, I'll say anything that sounds good. Like jump and a drunk band sound over some, they got a hat and a mouse right up the stairs. Now that just makes no sense. Come on, who cares? See, everyone's out to get the show, so don't be trying to knock me. I say what I want to say as long as it sounds funky. Some MCs wanted to find me, so they try to take stands. But they don't understand, I'm the motherfucking man. I am is and up down. Look them up and down, smack a few of them around. Let them know who is the girl, who's the tip of the top, the king of the crop, the best under the sun. I'm the Lord Chief Rocka #1, Mr. Funky.
Boom shakalaka. Boom shakalaka. Yeah.